before that you guys have done the last few
Yeah, I
years?
think we're doing it a little, and it's going to be a little different. You know, I don't know if we're going to do as many as we have been, but I think as soon as our marketing department, David Almodovar, and them come out with the schedule, they'll kind of put it out there. But yeah, we will do a couple of those, and possibly another one in state.
Has there
What
been one group that stood out the most from the beginning to where they are now?
I'm liking all the guys right now. I think I've seen a lot of improvement in the young players, especially, and it's comforting to see when you soak reps into young guys that they actually get better. You know what I mean? So I think the coach is doing a great job. I would say every position coach is improving their group just through what they're doing as coaches. You know, so I think that a lot of coaches can probably say that about spring ball, but I've been really impressed with how our coaches are handling their position groups and seeing a lot of guys get better.
What are your thoughts heading into your final week of having all the guys together?
Just finished strong. You know, we've been at it for a while now, and I think our players they're anxious to get to some more live work. You know, but I think that this year's been a little different because we've had a lot more live scrimmages than we've done in the past, and so they're probably a little worn out a little bit, but it's okay. We'll just finish strong this week, and um, you know, get some more live work on Saturday, and then get some good film and a good jump start to fall.
Have you decided what you're going to do Saturday as far as a format and plays, number that you'd like to get in?
I'll probably talk to the coaches a little bit more. I mean, we're kind of down in numbers because we had such a physical spring camp, but we'll see what we can do. I know we'll have to do some live situations, but we don't have the numbers to split completely into two teams right now, and so we'll have scrimmage and do some live work and be tackling, and whether the quarterbacks will be live or not, I don't know. But we've done it 4 times this year, so fifth time might be a charm for us too. So I don't know. We'll have to see what Coach Grimes is comfortable with, and he's the kind of guy that wants to see all his guys, you know, prepare when things are live, and that's probably what we're leaning towards.
How different is it just being at the stadium with the fans and everything? I mean, you've done the live stuff, but how different is it to actually have the spring scrimmage and everything going on there?
I think it'd be fun. I mean, and the guys can empty the tank. You know, I think right now when you were in the scrimmages earlier, they know that they have a lot more spring football to go, but now it's just the end, and they can just empty it out and give everything they have, and we'll play probably a certain type of defenses that isn't going to be everything, you know, but I think we want to see our guys just execute cleanly and focus on the fundamental part of the game and finish strong. So that's what we're going to be focused on right now for spring game or for the spring scrimmage, and we'll see how it works. Good?
Who's going to make the call on the starting quarterback?
All of us. You will, Jay. I'm going to take a poll of everyone that's never seen practice just to guess. Yeah. No,
Put that
Um, yeah, no, probably won't do it. No, I think we'll get to that time, but right now it's not time to name a starter right now at quarterback. But other positions we feel really comfortable with, and as soon as we put together a depth chart, you'll kind of see that. But there's still some positions where they're going to still battle it out. And, actually, every position you have to battle it out, and it could change week to week. And so right now, that's tough to say. And we like to have someone in place before the first game.
How do you feel about the linebackers, especially kind of the switches you've made with Zane and with
Oh, I feel really good about Zane playing that flash, and he's done a really good job. Just that speed is something that we need, and it's not a huge drop off from him to Fred, but I think Fred was a little bit bigger and could handle a little bit more of the physical part of the game, and that's what Zane's worked on all spring. And I've been really impressed with the way he's working on his technique, hand strikes, stuff like that. He doesn't lack any courage, and so when you have a guy that's tough, that's willing to throw his body into the play, and has tons of speed, then it'll work out for us. And on the other side, I think Sione's done a great job at the bow position, and you know, those guys have tons of speed, and they can funnel the ball to Butch inside and Adam Pulsifer, and I've been really impressed with Isaiah Kafusi stepping up at linebacker at bow, and AJ Lolohea, and the progress that we're seeing from Riggs Powell at the flash. And so the guys are starting to emerge, and our two deep is starting to pan out a little bit more now, and feel really good about the depth and the playmaking ability of those guys.
Kujay, is he just taking?
He was a little banged up, yeah, and so I think we'll see if we can get him back in the mix too.
Same with Morgan Anga.
Yeah, Morgan had surgery over the off season, so he's still rehabbing, and he won't be back at all in spring. But that adds more to what we have already established at the linebacking core.
Have there been any injuries in spring that you feel could carry over into fall camp or the season?
No. I mean, there are some guys that missed spring that I wish, specifically the D tackles. I wish they could have gotten more reps there, but it was good to see some of the young guys like Keanu step up and play, and Zach Dawes done some really good things, and even Bracken Bakri's done some really good things inside. And so it's Lorenzo Fauteuil. Those guys are getting a lot of reps, and it's because we're still kind of rehabbing some of the older guys. And so, yeah, I don't see anybody being injured on the team that's going to carry over to the fall. That's going to limit them in fall camp even.
What becomes your
Fanu will be back then?
Well, I mean that one I had the similar injury, so I think he can come back. It was probably more ugly than anything else, but where you say?
And is Tavita? He'll be back for fall
Yep,
camp?
he'll be back too.
And then what becomes you and the coaching staff schedule after spring ends? You guys get a little bit of a break, or do you go straight into recruiting?
No, we'll probably start doing some development and doing some work in that week before we can start recruiting on April 15th. And so taking that week to prep for spring recruiting, and then go hit it hard for a month and a half in spring recruiting and use all our days and try to get the next crew.